The Los Angeles Lakers made 3 additions to their roster in the offseason: DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia. All 3 came with various degrees of questions surrounding them. Ayton's inconsistent effort, LaRavia's short track record of proven rotation-level play, and Smart's extensive recent injury history. Unfortunately, the last one among those is already proving to be a very valid fear for Lakers fans. Marcus Smart already dealing with a concerning injury to start training camp. On Tuesday, Lakers insider Mike Trudell reported that Smart, along with LeBron James, Gabe Vincent, and rookie Adu Thiero, were dealing with injuries and kept out of training camp practice. He added that Smart was dealing with Achilles tendinopathy and that the team was hopeful that he would be a full participant by next week. If this were any other player, an injury this early in training camp wouldn't be that big of a concern. When it's a player who has missed 110 games in the last 2 seasons, like Smart, it becomes a big issue. Due to his physical and intense style of play, Smart absorbs a ton of contact. Throughout his career, he has suffered a slew of ankle injuries and a long list of upper body ailments. A look at his injury history also reveals calf, thigh, and abdomen problems. In his heyday with the Boston Celtics, Smart was known to be a player constantly playing through injuries. Putting his body on the line for his team is what made him a fan favorite in Boston and turned him into a Defensive Player of the Year. Yet, even in those days, Smart rarely played over 70 games in a season. In his 9-year Celtics career, he has missed at least 10 games in all but 2 of his seasons. Long playoff runs, extended minutes, and having to guard the opposing team's best, and usually bigger than Smart, player night in and night out obviously takes a toll on one's body. Tendinopathy is generally caused by overuse and repetitive stress on the tendon, which could explain why Smart is dealing with it right now. Lakers fans are hoping that Smart will be able to bounce back and still contribute in a smaller role next season. His defensive assignments aren't going to get any easier playing next to players like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. So, Smart starting the season banged up and not being able to gel with his teammates ahead of the season is certainly concerning. Let's hope that we hear good news on this front next week when the Lakers' preseason is in full swing. The Los Angeles Lakers are preparing for what could be a very successful season. After adding Luka Doncic, the Lakers have more direction than before, and LeBron James seems bought in to play second fiddle. However, it's not all peachy in Hollywood. There are very real conversations to be had about J.J. Redick's lineups and who will be the 5th starter. Doncic, James, Austin Reeves, and DeAndre Ayton seem cemented in the starting 5. Jake LaRavia and Rui Hachimura have strong cases to round out the lineup. On top of that, the Lakers' best lineup might not even be available to start the regular season, as James will miss all of the preseason with a glut injury. James' injury to have lasting effects on Lakers. Doncic usurped James as the best player on the Lakers as soon as he arrived from the Dallas Mavericks last February, but James is still a capable contributor. Last season, he averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists, cruising to his 21st All-NBA nod. As the Lakers prep for a long season with finals potential, James will not only miss valuable time to get in playing shape, but he might also not form the necessary team chemistry. Thinking about LeBron and his absence more, this is a bad break for the Lakers right now, at least temporarily, if not longer term, just because the chemistry that you develop in training camp and the preseason, the on-court reps, this is the most the Lakers are going to practice all season, explained insider Jovan Buha on an October 1st episode of Buha's Block. James is one of the more adaptable players in the NBA, although playing second fiddle is not something he is used to, even if he seems to agree to the theory. James spent the summer working on catch-and-shoot threes with the idea of allowing Doncic to play more on-ball, but until Redick and fans see success firsthand, nothing can be taken for granted in the Western Conference. Los Angeles Lakers need to set winning tone. 16 of the Lakers' first 26 games before Christmas will be against teams that missed the playoffs last season. That means, to start the season, the Lakers need to establish a lead in the standings before things get tough. Without James, that's far from a guarantee, and the Lakers will still be building chemistry long after he comes back. For James, preserving his body and missing preseason is a no-brainer. For a Lakers team on the rise, losing their second-best player for a period of time, however short, is a disaster waiting to happen. I think this is a valuable opportunity to establish that on-court chemistry and synergy between Luka, LeBron, and Austin, Boha added. The Lakers won't get that valuable opportunity, and if James pulls his usual shtick of slyly requesting the Lakers to do more as the trade deadline nears, he might have to look inward. Training camp hasn't been kind to every member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Due to a nagging quad injury, the franchise's 6'10" big man was forced to miss Wednesday's practice. Maxi Kleber tweaked his quad Tuesday, sat out practice Wednesday, and will require an MRI, according to coach J.J. Redick. ESPN's Dave McMenamin reported Wednesday. Hopefully it's nothing serious, Redick said. Unfortunately, Kleber's isn't a stranger to suffering lower body setbacks. A week before the Dallas Mavericks traded Kleber to the Lakers, the Würzburg, Germany native broke his right foot and didn't return to the hardwood until late April. He scored 2 points in the Lakers' season-ending loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of the postseason. In 34 regular season contests with the Mavericks last season, Kleber averaged 3.0 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game. While Kleber hasn't shown it recently, the 33-year-old can stretch the floor and keep defenses on their toes. He shot 37.3% from deep in 2019-20 and 41% in 2020-21. Kleber is also a switchable defender who's in the right spot more often than not. Hopefully, the veteran forward is available for the Lakers' season-opening contest against the Golden State Warriors, as Los Angeles could use his two-way capabilities in a reserve role.